Fall is a great time to go for a drive to Lone Elk Park. It's just a short drive down Interstate 44 right between Valley Park and Eureka. And wow, it sure makes a great day for kids. Paige Hulsey joins us live to explain why, thanks to a partnership between the Magic House and also Channel 4. Paige?
Yeah, Laura, it's called Lone Elk Park, but there are actually more than 24 elk here in Lone Elk Park, plus bison and some other creatures that we're going to tell you all about. I want to bring in a park ranger here. This is Sergeant Cheryl Fector. Tell me what we have here on display that we just brought outside from the visitor center.
So these are some of the animals that you might see in the park if you come here. This one is a bobcat, pretty rare to be seen because they're pretty shy, but we might have a few in the park. This is a coyote. This is a red fox. We used to have a red fox that would follow along cars when we closed up in the evening. It was the cutest thing.
We also have a white-tailed deer.
A white-tailed deer. And this is the skull of a white-tailed deer.
This is a pretty nice set of antlers, but then when we compare that to the elk, it really gives us perspective on how huge the antlers on the elk are.
Oh yeah, the elk antlers, if we have a full set, they'll weigh between 20 to 30 pounds on that animal's head, and this is a lot lighter than what these elk antlers are going to be.
We can't skip over this big guy in the middle. So it's Lone Elk Park, but you also have a bison here, and this is a bison skull. I've learned so much already that bison have horns where elk have antlers, right?
Yes.
Tell me more about the bison here in Lone Elk Park.
So we have 11 bison. We have one adult bull. We only have one adult bull at a time, and he weighs about 2,000 pounds. He is about 6 feet tall, 10 feet long, and he can run about 35 miles an hour.
Wow, talk about tall, dark, and handsome and fast.
Exactly.
But they're actually agile. You can see them kind of weave between the trees if they're on the go.
Yeah, they will weave in between the trees if they decide to go for a little run or a little jaunt or chase each other. They will just weave in and out of the trees, and it's incredible to see how quickly they can move.
And the bison are in a part of the park where you do have to stay in your vehicle because they're a little bit more aggressive than the elk, right?
They are more territorial than the elk are. They are a little feisty sometimes, and so we don't want people to get out of their cars. They might take that as a sign of somebody coming into their territory, and they don't like that.
But you can still see them very up close on the drive. Why is right now fall and into the winter a good time to visit Lone Elk Park and to bring the kids out here?
The animals are more active right now. It's cooler. They don't have the flies, they don't have the insects, and so they want to get up and move around more than they typically do the rest of the year. Fall and winter is their favorite time. They have that thick coat of hair, and it's feeling a lot better on them this time of year.
That can also be a great time, though, for parents who want to get their kids out into the outdoors, but it's cold outside, so you can kind of stay in your cozy car. Oh, yeah. You also have a really cool program that I want to quickly talk about in this summer if you want to plan ahead. What is the early access that kids can enjoy in the summer?
The Lone Elk Special Access, they can come in at 6 in the morning, and they get to see all the animals being fed. And it is a really cool experience for them. We only have 3 cars at a time. They stay in their car the whole time, and we just go throughout the park, and they get to see the animals up close and personal.
Well, it's been a wonderful morning here in Lone Elk Park. Thank you so much for joining us. A place that truly does make a great day for kids, and we can't mention enough, it is a county park. It's free to come out and enjoy. Reporting live in Lone Elk Park, I'm Paige Hulsey. Back to you guys.
They look pretty comfortable out there. Oh, look at that, 4 of us. They look pretty comfortable out there in shirt sleeves.
Yes, they do.
The weather's nice and warm.